What's good, y'all? Welcome to the No Warning Shot Podcast, episode 2. It's your boy, B. Miller, CEO in the building, Bulla in the building. What's good, y'all?
What up?
What up, baby?
How y'all doing, man?
Man, living the dream out here. You know what I'm saying?
Dream. We 2 episodes in now, man. We 2 episodes in now. We lightweight famous now.
Lightweight, man. Shit.
Hey, for sure. Hey, thank you for everyone who supported and watched the first episode. We appreciate the support, man. Y'all continue to do that.
Yes, sir.
Share, tell your friends, tell your mama, tell somebody, tell everybody. Y'all tune in. For sure. So what's good, man? What y'all got going on?
Shit, man. Just another round, man. Just, you know what I mean? Take a shot to shot right now without Duce. Duce, you know what I mean?
Duce's up.
Get that Duce going.
Hey,
there it is. There it is.
I don't drink, bro. I don't even drink.
You don't even drink.
Let's see how many times that glass gets refilled during this pod.
Right.
You already know.
You heard. All right, so what we in? We in like what? Week 5, week 6 of this quarantine now?
Six, some shit like that, man.
6 weeks in, man. All right. We're gonna keep it 100 out the gate, all right?
Yeah.
Like 60 days in, dog.
Hey, who getting on your nerves the most right now in your house?
I say it's a collective, man. It's
a group thing.
Man. Yeah, it's like shit. From 8 to 10, it's my little nigga. From 9 to 12, it's my chick. From 12 beyond, it's my son. It's like, man, I can't stop. Man. It's like shit. Look back, you know what I mean? I'm cooking, I'm cleaning. I'm like, and in the next minute, it's dirty right again because we at home. You know what I mean? So
ain't got nowhere to go.
You know, it's like every second it's just getting dirtied up. I'm like, it's driving me crazy, man. I'm like, shit, I gotta do more work.
You know, it ain't even nobody at my house really getting on my nerves. It's the motherfuckers who keep trying to stop by this motherfucker.
They ain't got the memo?
Yeah, they didn't get the memo about the quarantine, none of the shit. Gardener showing up like, yo, I'm still gonna cut your grass today? No, nigga.
Right. Everybody be like, man, it's cool if I just stop by, I'll stay in the garage, man. I'm like, shit, dog. You know, if I talk to you, nigga, it's still a problem.
Right.
But you know what?
I'll stay in the garage.
On a fair note, though, what if when they get it, dog, it might be the last time you see your niggas or see your family. You know what I mean?
That's
on
why
the flip side.
That's why we got FaceTime. Like,
I'm like, shit, man, can I get that hug in real quick?
I give you the air down,
no
bro.
Hugs. No hugs, bro. No hugs, bro.
I'm saying, man, you gotta go see Auntie Paulette, man. Gotta go see the fam, man.
Nah, nobody gets hugs right now. It's all
That's
love.
out.
That's cold, man.
Air daps, air
all right,
hugs.
man. I hope all your family is well. Shit, I'm gonna let everybody know. And no hugs on your side.
Hey, it's crazy. Motherfuckers having birthday parties on Zoom. That's crazy.
Nah, they doing drive-by birthdays now and shit. Like people driving by,
throwing gifts out the window.
Yeah.
Hey, go paper routes and shit back in effect.
Hell yeah.
Man,
whatever we got to do to hurry up and come off of this is what we got to do, you know?
But they talking about they trying to get the economy back jumping like by next month. You feel me? They said California, Oregon, and Washington came together with some plan to start opening the stuff up slowly but surely and shit. So
hey, but what's crazy about that is, bro, they rather get the economy back cracking before we get us back healthy.
It's because the economy is what's going to get us healthy.
That's hopefully.
Wait, hold on.
No money, nigga. No mustard, no mayonnaise, bro. You know what time it is. So,
hey, Chris, you a cold nigga.
I'm about to say, man, nah. Hey, you a capitalist for real, bro.
Well, shit. Oh, shit. I've been living it though my whole life.
Nah,
get it or go.
I think it said the economy gonna make us better.
No, it's gonna make everybody sicker, bro. Keep your asses in the house. Hey, until they able to start like testing on a massive scale, nah, I'm good. Yeah. I'm gonna be in the house.
It ain't happening, dog.
That's real.
I'm not gonna be up in nobody's restaurant. None of that. Like
I know you see on commercials now, though, man. Save your community, order out. You know what I mean? I'm like, shit, man. Can y'all play the commercials again? Because I didn't see the food again. Talk me back into this shit.
Hey, it's crazy too. I'm gonna tell y'all how bad it is out here. Across the street from my job, there's a Vietnamese restaurant. I think it's a pho restaurant where they serve, you know, the soup and shit.
Yeah.
Outside, they got a sign that says $6 burritos and $2 tacos on the window.
Oh, they had new management. They're like, hey, no one's coming over here. Mexicans said, you know what? This is what we're about to do.
Hey, no, they trying
capitalizing.
They trying to diversify their menu.
Right. That's crazy. That's crazy.
You got to get that loot. People trying to survive out here, man. Hey.
It's real talk.
Like always, our thoughts and prayers go out to everyone who's suffering through this coronavirus, man.
Mm-hmm.
It is real.
Yep.
Please stay at home. social distance, whatever you got to do. Wash your hands.
Watch our podcast, whatever you got to do.
Yeah.
Just keep our podcast on repeat.
There you go. That's it. We'll keep it lit.
That's it, for reals. Mm-hmm. So, what's going on in the world, man? Look like Joe Biden's about to be the next Democratic presidential candidate.
Man, that's garbage.
Well, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you, bro. You see, I got this weed hat on. It's 420 weekend, bro. And as far as voting for Biden, y'all gotta understand. This dude made that crime bill that locked a lot of us up for a little bit of nothing. So
the 94 crime bill.
I ain't with that, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
I ain't with that.
So you know when everybody's trying to get elected, dog, they got to take on some type of bills, right? It's like it seems like all the white people in office, nigga, they go straight after drugs. Like, you know what? That's what we're gonna do. If we can't get the black folk, we're gonna put them in jail. You know what I'm saying? It's like it was like the ultimate motherfucker buy one get one free deals. You know what I mean? Like shit,
right?
For sure.
And the thing is, it's not a black or a white or Mexican thing, nothing like that, because you got to think at points in time in life, even till this day, it's doctors, lawyers, motherfuckers snorting hella coke and all kind of crazy shit. They don't go after them. Yeah. They go after the impoverished neighborhoods where all the minorities are.
When they get caught up, they're like, you know what? It's just a slap on the wrist. You know what I mean?
They get community service at his own hospital.
At his own liking and shit. Yeah, exactly. Pick your spot, man.
Right.
For sure, man. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the 1994.
Shouts out to niggas out there working on the streets, man. Picking up trash. Shouts out to y'all, man.
On the freeway. With the orange vest on. I feel you.
Hey, put your community service in, man.
Been there. Yeah. Hey, but that 1994 crime bill, man, that pretty much gave birth to like mass incarceration in this country. You feel me?
Definitely.
It turned our prisons into a goddamn drug rehab centers. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. That's what it did. That was the whole purpose of it.
And they're not even rehab centers because people aren't even rehabbing.
Not even rehabbing
in there.
Right. They're paying fucking $10 a suit, nigga, for a little ass crime. Nigga ain't going to debt, taking their families through with some more. On top of it, I get out, nigga, with another addiction to steal, rob, and whatever fuck. Yep. So what do they come up with? 3 strikes. So now, because they got drug addicts getting in the system, next thing you know, they pull one little violent crime out of there.
Well, and then the thing is with that bill that he did sign, I think not too long.
He didn't sign it, but he was the author of it.
Well, he read it.
That's a big difference.
It was written by him, right?
Yeah.
But the thing is, not too soon after that, I believe, is when they stopped letting you get educated in prison. They cut the college courses and all that. So therefore, it's not a rehabilitation center no more. Now you're just in there just rotting, waiting to get out and do some more shit.
Yeah, that was around the time they cut the education, they cut the family visits, took all the weights out. They turned it.
But when they cut education out here and out in the streets, the first thing was going to go inside the jail was education. Right. You know what I mean? If they didn't want to take care of the kids. Shit, convicts are the first ones gone, man. Like it's sad to see that convicts are like the scum of the earth, but yet we want them to come back out in society and be something. Like it's amazing that I'm sitting here, that you're sitting here having this conversation right now without us having been on the run or warrants or whatnot. You know what I mean?
That's real. That's hella real.
All the shit they take us through. It's like I can go down the list. All the shit I can be violated on, and I'm like, shit, man. I'm trying to be reinserted. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to be over here trying to be a burden on society. Look at us now. Shit, contributing, giving back. Paying my motherfucking taxes.
Still waiting on my stimulus check, but we get back to that later.
Bro, I thought we talked about this, bro.
I ain't getting it. I make too much money.
I pay my taxes, bro. I want my money, but we'll get to that later.
I got kids and shit.
All right, but is there anything Biden could do that will make you want to vote for him? Any type of reform?
Yeah, niggas start staying hand on the sun a little bit. Get some complexion.
Nah, you know what? On some real shit, bro.
Get a little younger, dog. You know what I'm saying?
That ain't gonna happen.
I don't even look at it as far as him personally, as far as his views, because I know you got to do what you got to do to move up in office and the politics and all that. I totally get that. All politicians lie and bullshit us and do different things. But what you can do as a starting point, since you are the Democratic leader right now, what you can do is, first of all, apologize to us, and then let us know what your black agenda is going to be. Let us know what you're going to do for us that will make us feel like you were on a bright path instead of what you were on before, because you didn't give a fuck when you were sitting behind Obama, bro. You were just happy to be there.
For sure.
You know what I mean? So tell us what you're going to do, nigga. Don't just give us your ass to kiss because now you in office. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. Definitely, like, for me, it's not even tell us. Like, you got to show us what you're trying to do. You feel me?
Right.
Like, I got to see, like, real criminal justice reform, like, as a number one priority on your platform. You know what I'm saying? So, like, on that scale, they need to legalize weed on a federal level. People who locked up on weed cases, who locked up on weed cases need to be let out. They need to expunge all them records. You feel what I'm saying? They got all these companies that's coming in making billions of dollars off the weed game now and shit. But they got dudes locked up for 5 or 10 bags of fucking weed and shit. You feel me? Like, all that need to be expunged, and like, I need to see something real before I could be like, all right, I'm gonna ride with you, you know?
Right. Exactly. Show me your past, and I'll tell you your future. You feel me? Come on, man. Shit, this dude, he needs to show what he's been doing since Obama left. Show us what you've been doing, man. Like, talk to me, like, you know.
He ain't been doing nothing, man. That's the problem. Like, the Democrats, they just think like we all just gonna hop on board and just go along.
Just because he had the black vote once.
You feel me?
Hey, but you know what? Hey, you know what? It's another thing. Like, and this gonna sound like some nigga shit, but if y'all cracked us for selling drugs, like especially like selling weed, you obviously know we know how to sell weed. We just don't want to get cracked by y'all. So give us opportunities now that these dispensaries are out and all that. Give us the opportunity to put our foot in the door and become entrepreneurs and make some money.
Exactly. That's why they got to expunge all them records so people can go ahead and get their business licenses in this field. You feel me?
Right.
We've been doing this, so we know how to get it done. You feel me? But
right.
Until they change it on the federal level, until they decriminalize it, we ain't gonna get there. But I don't know. I feel like there's a chance that he will, because right now he losing the young vote. Like, he getting blown out by our generation and generation under us and shit. You feel me? So they got to make some real strides to try to bring in young folks, especially young black folks.
Yeah, don't bring it in unless he gets younger, dog.
Yeah,
that's real.
But at the end of the day, too, though, man, I mean, Trump do got to get defeated. So
by any means
necessary.
See, hey, and you know what? And I'm with you on that. But we felt the same way with Hillary. Like, yo, we just don't want Trump in there, bro. But nobody want Hillary in there.
Don't want her either.
But now it's the same kind of situation. Now it's the same thing. We got Biden in there, and we don't want Biden in there, but we don't want Trump in there either. But what's the best of two evils, though? You know what I mean?
For sure.
There's no best, nigga. That's when it was over. It was like, okay, that's when I gave up. I was like,
but another thing is we got Trump. That's the whole thing about Trump. Trump is on TV every fucking day, bro, and he's pushing his agenda every fucking day. We barely see Biden right now because that nigga's so old. He got to stay in the house so he don't catch this virus. So he ain't doing nothing.
Half the time he can't remember what he's talking about, right?
Right.
And he got people writing the script.
Right.
Yeah. I'm mad they played Bernie again, man. Bernie should have been up there, but
yeah, well, you know,
in a perfect society, we would have it how we wanted, but I guess we got to deal with what we got for now.
You know what I'm mad at? I'm mad at Obama, bro. And you know what? And I'm not mad at him because he a homie, so he got to stick by the homie. But sometimes you got to tell the homie it ain't good, bro. I know you want to stick by Biden, bro, but you got to tell Biden it's not his time, bro.
Nah, like, everybody can see, like, he ain't all there, man. Like, y'all got to have somebody else. Y'all think they're gonna try to swap him out, put somebody else in instead?
That's what I don't understand.
Hey, what you mean, like a Biden double?
Nah, like,
and like the niggas doing Russia.
Nah, until the Democratic convention, until they vote at the convention, they can put somebody else in. He can drop out, and then they can put somebody else in. You feel me?
So did Obama have a son? Because if he did, we can vote for that nigga when it comes.
Nah.
I'm saying do it like the Bush did it, man. Bush had a kid. He's like, yeah, don't worry, man. We'll be back in this office in 8 years.
Yeah.
Or 12, whatever it was.
No, that's why whoever he picked for his VIP is going to be important. It got to be.
Yeah.
Right.
Got to be somebody.
I don't know any of the Democrats besides the New York cat that bounced out. All the people with money bounced out. Now we got the regular old people that were in it the last time, it seems like. It don't seem like there's no new faces. Besides, I don't know, Hillary's not running again.
Hey, you know who's dope? The dude, Cuomo.
New York governor.
Yeah, he ain't running right now, but if he was gonna run, he might have. I don't know.
They might throw him in there. I'm telling you, hey, if Biden keep on deteriorating in front of our eyes, they might give him the boot and throw him in there.
Because keep it real, that might lose him the election just the way he acting right now.
Nah,
Because a
facts.
nigga like, we're not gonna hire you to be our president, bro, and you're gonna die in 2 years, my nigga. Like, there's no point.
I'm saying that's why the VP gonna matter and shit. You feel me? That's why
Right.
personally, I
He
think
said that's why the people.
I think he either gonna go with Kamala Harris or go with Elizabeth Warren.
I don't think so. And you know what? I would go with Kamala Harris, but the only
I go
thing
with
is,
Harris, dog, every time.
I would go with Harris too. But the only thing is, hey, she's too strong of a black woman, bruh.
Is there such thing?
Yeah, no, for him.
I ain't talking about my auntie like that.
No, for
keep
him.
that up before they kill you on here.
For him though.
Yeah.
Hey, because he gonna be in the office talking about something. She gonna be like, nope, that's out. We ain't doing that. You're not gonna have me out there on stage with you doing that. Like, you know what I mean? Like real shit. And then the thing is about Harris, bruh. Like, she was a DA doing a lot of the prosecuting of drug offenders too, bro.
Yeah,
so
she was doing a bunch of punk shit to herself, so she got
all
to answer
of
for
them
too.
got their hands dirty, man. From what I've seen of it, everybody got a muddy trail.
Right.
It seems like they all walk that walk. You know what I mean? But you know, you got to look at it like it was put in front of them. That's what we're doing. War on drugs. So when you treat the pit bull, they how to just fight. It ain't gonna worry about the next thing. It ain't got no emotions. That's basically what we did. We turned these prosecutors, DEA, all these people. We turned them into straight. Like, hey, this is what we want. Go get that by any means necessary.
That's exactly what the crime bill did, man. Like they incentivize it. They incentivize states to build more prisons. They incentivize harsher policies and police tactics and shit. Like, and that shit
guaranteed to fill up a certain amount of the prisons. Like, hey, we guarantee it's gonna be this much fill. You know what I mean? They weren't building them for no reason. Like, it's come with a guarantee as well.
Guarantee, yep.
Hey, but while we're talking about that, you know, you guys watch the news about Trump's lawyer getting out?
Nah. He didn't get him out.
He's supposed to be out. He's supposed to be out next year, but he got out or getting out right now for scares of the coronavirus. Now, who didn't see that coming? Bruh. Come on, bro. If Tekashi can get out, Trump lawyer getting out, bro.
Oh, man, we ain't even gonna talk about Tekashi.
I'm just saying though,
that's amazing.
Shit. And you know what's probably gonna happen? He out now. He probably getting ready to get a pardon and all this shit like this never happened.
Right. Yeah. Water off the camel's back. Get out of here.
To the what you call it?
Nigga, did you just try to flex your Supreme shirt on this nigga?
Nah, I'm getting the batter's box out here, man. I'm in the batters. I'm like, get my shit out, man. Hit these home runs. Nah, go ahead.
That nigga been working out. He trying to show off the guns and shit.
I ain't been working out, dog. Shit. Right. I ain't got no gym movement, dog. It's hard to get inspired at the fucking sitting at home. Fuck, smoking a blunt. It's hard.
That's kind of funny.
Hey, it's probably the weed, though.
It's probably the weed. All right, so periodically throughout the podcast, we're gonna do a little shots fired segment, right?
Right.
So I feel like for my first shot fired segment, I want to give a shots fired to the whole internet, social media, everything.
Everybody.
For one simple reason, man. Y'all spent the week pumping up this Tiger King Netflix crap when there was a much better show on Netflix that should have been pumped up, man.
You know the mass, and they like crazy. They like disturbing. You know what I mean? And that was both.
Hey, you know what? I'm gonna include myself in the shots getting fired at because I'm the one that brought this shit up.
You brought it up, bro.
My bad.
Hey, but instead of watching Tiger King, whatever it's called, people should have been watching How to Fix a Drug Scandal.
Yep.
Too deep for me, man. Too deep.
Yeah, that's deep. And what's crazy is I don't understand how 35,000 people could get their cases overturned, bro, and ain't nobody heard a peep about it. Did y'all know about this before?
I heard about the chick before that, right? Because they both were from Boston, so they probably just got blurred together. Because the first lady, I heard a lot about that. I was like, oh shit, niggas is getting out for sure, right? I remember that, but I don't remember it coming back up again a year or 2 years later. I think it was 2010 and 2012. But but that's what they do. They swipe it under the rug.
Under the rug, bro. We this country, we normalize that type of behavior. Like we don't give a damn about people who are impacted by these type of policies and these type of tactics that DAs and lab technicians and all these people use. Like,
well, the thing is, like in a lot of especially like Santa Clara County, we have like a 99% conviction rate.
Yeah.
And it's not from them just going to trial and beating everybody in trial or anything like that. It's most of the time they're taking a deal because the DA's offer them either something super crazy, or they're offering something like, yo, you plead to this, you can go home today.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? So that counts as a conviction. But then the thing is, the DA, just like we've seen in that series, the DA also works with these lab technicians.
They all work together. Cops, DAs, they all work together.
Oh, public defenders too. When you got that one public defender that walks up and says, "Yeah, what's your name?" You're like, "Yo, my name is Bula." They're like, "Yeah, they're offering you $5. You should take it."
You should take it right now.
I tell them, like, yo, what's your plans to be? Are you trying to be on the DA too, man?
Right.
But what are you trying to do after this public defender thing?
Right.
Let me get to know you before you had on my case.
For sure.
Right.
But that's the way our system is set up. Like, our system is set up to care more about convictions than it is to get to the truth. You know what I'm saying?
It wants more results. You know
exactly. Like that's why they so quick to hand out a deal and shit, because they just want to get that conviction in as any way as they can.
Well, and the thing is about like, especially with like all the overcrowding, all that, we're not understanding how much we pay as far as like for every inmate that's in. We pay every month, every year on the inmates, and that's all money coming out of our pockets.
If people actually took their cases to the box, like that, I'm not advocating you do that, but if the majority of people took their cases to the box, like the whole system would crash, because the system couldn't handle people actually taking their cases all the way to trial. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not set up for that.
It's not even just the system. It's also how much money it takes to do a trial.
Exactly.
Bro, we got to pull more. Well, first of all, we do a jury pool. Say, for instance, right now, let's say county jail has 1,500 people in it. It's a lot more than that, but let's just say 1,500. If all 1,500 of them decide to go to trial, you know how many people they would have to pull for jury pools to pull them out of work, to pay them and all that. And bro, it can't happen.
It can happen. Yeah. It can happen. So
it's ridiculous.
That's why they try to scare you into taking these deals. And
right, they're like, well, we'll give you 15. Might as well take this 7. You're like, oh, fuck, 15, 7. Yeah, we'll give you already been here fighting for a year.
7 sounds a lot better than 15.
It's a whole lot better. Halftime too. Yeah, let me get that.
One piece of doubt in your brain. There's one piece of doubt in your brain, thinking that day, okay, well, they got this. Then you're most likely going to say, yeah, I'll take the deal.
Right.
Like, shoot, I took deals just so I could get to another case, so I can put this case to go to another case, because they wouldn't deal with this case, so I deal on this case. And I need to evidence and all that shit.
And then you in there like, can you run it concurrent?
I was like, this is a catch-22. Y'all got me. I'm damned if I do, damned if I don't. You know what I mean? I just want to get out at this point. I'm like,
can y'all give me a little leeway?
Right.
Can I win a little bit?
Right.
And it's like, so I just hit the run. I just booked it.
You hit the dash on him?
Yeah, man. It took flight.
Oh, man. That show was crazy, though, man.
So what was trippy about that show on how to fix a drug scandal, that was the fact that this lady, she was over there tampering with drugs since 2008, right? And when she said she got hired, she said she started doing it 3 days after her first.
Man, she was pooping way back
day, right? So, but then when they had all these people, out, bro, right? And then in 2012, the judge was like, well, she's only been doing it from 2012 beyond. So every case from 2008 to 2012 was, oh yeah, well, let's have a court date. Let's bring them back into court. Right. Oh yeah, by the way, we're remanding you for the rest of your sentence, right?
Yeah.
I don't know how much time was in between, but I don't know if people understand the devastation of having to go back to jail when you already were released and then having to go back into a place like that. That's trauma, man.
That's trauma,
man. Like that just did an adverse effect. What rehabilitation might have been going on, or when they got out, whatever connection they might have been doing. Now they're just distraught from all angles, because now, say for your kids, daddy's home. Oh, why daddy go? Daddy didn't do nothing wrong again. Oh, what I mean? That right there would be enough to drive a father insane. As they see, this dude didn't kill himself. He overdosed. You know what I mean? He was like, I don't know where to go left or right. You know what I mean? He's probably having nightmares.
Hey, the worst part I saw was the wife, dude. When she was like, he came home We thought everything was good, and then they said he had court on a certain day. He went back to court, and they were like, remanded.
We
charged him.
That's the worst. That's the worst. That's the worst thing you could hear.
Yeah.
You know what? The best thing was only there's 2 lawyers. I got all these lawyers in the fucking Boston, Massachusetts area. 2 lawyers, man. But the only ones, or at the end, there was only one that was actually like, you know what? I got to do this. This is my job. You know what I mean? Like he was the only one that had some moral compass inside of him to do something that was going to actually like, you know what? This is what's making my job well worth it. And it was crazy. Like, you know, you would think all these lawyers were. They all took their checks. You know, they all got paid. But you know, there's only 2 people that came down to fight for a certain amount of incarcerated people, which was astonishing to me. But you know what they say, you only need one.
So I watched, right? But tell me this: how much time did the lab technicians end up getting?
18 months.
18 months and 2 years.
18 months, dog. And I couldn't believe it. And she was doing all kinds of drugs. Like she was on record doing heroin. I mean, tampering with evidence. Dude.
Bro, she broke Biggie's 10 crack commandments, bro. Never get high on your own supply. She broke the first rule.
No, nigga, it wasn't her supply, nigga. It was somebody else's supply.
That's what I'm saying. Like the DA was just fronting her all drugs she wanted to try. She's like, yeah, I wanted to try this. So I tried that. Like it was like, dude, does anybody see what's going on here? Like the first off, I think the fucking place should have been shut down first off, right? Like cut all that shit off. Like, hey, you guys got to get a better facility over here.
Yeah.
Third off, and second off is that they had the problem with the ladies. Who else was doing this? Because everybody was oblivious to this. So hold on,
that can't be. Ain't no way.
I'm smoking crack about my parents smoke crack. Like I smoke that shit. It has a distinct smell, bro. That shit doesn't smell like air.
There ain't no way no one didn't know she was up in there poofing.
No. So my question to that is,
my God,
I remember when she was in there and she was under cross-examination and she was like, yeah, I started snorting cocaine. And then
I started smoking 100 grams.
I started smoking crack. And then I'm like, bro, she just telling like that?
Cooked up 100 grams like they're in the facility. She's like, yeah, they have a little thing here. So I put it in there, mix it with baking soda, watch the separation, showed everybody how to make crack right there.
But she said she was smoking in the evidence room. So she'll grab some sacks from a box and hit and be like, no, that ain't it. Let me get
it. That's
poof. Like she's like, oh, I gotta. Hey, you know, she took that test and shit to the serious. She's like, I'm gonna test it. There it is.
That's him. That's him right there.
Hey, do this real quick, man.
That's crazy. Hey, but another thing that show exposed, man, is the depths that the DA will go to cover up, even when they know they in the wrong.
Yeah. Like for sure. Yeah,
they knew they was in the wrong, bro, and they tried to cover that. They tried everything they could.
Right, they're like, oh, we don't want to let all these people back out. We didn't want to let them out. They do change out. Like if there's something going on, we have a system built, right? They say, oh yeah, trust the system. Okay, if there's something in that system, bro, that's faulty, you gotta abide by that. You know, we seen the OJ shit. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, dude, we knew that nigga murked his wife. You know what I mean? We knew this, but there was they tampered with the evidence, so he had to go. They let a killer out. We're talking about people on drugs, bro. I'm telling you. I mean, like all these cases, like if I looked at 100 of them, I can guarantee if I'm like, yeah, he gotta stay. You know what I mean? Probably like 1 out of 100, dude. But like other than that, it's just a bunch of like pushing paper. You know what I mean? They're just trying to get people in the system, out of the system, because they know on the back end when they have to get them out, those will be the first people they let go. If it gets overcrowded, they'll be like, all right, cool, it's overcrowded. We'll let those people go first. It's like they know that there's no consequences for letting these people go. They just think, oh, it's a year or 2, 2 years, 3 years. Like these people's lives. Not even that. To get back into the system takes years to get back in, man.
Hey, but this is a thing too. Like we always preach to people like, bro, know your rights. When you see the police, they talk to you, don't say nothing. If they try to just know your rights, just make sure they don't let them violate you. You don't have to talk to them, blah, 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 blah. Okay, that's cool. I support that. But how are you going to defend yourself when you really not doing nothing and they just planting shit and making shit up? And now how can you defend yourself? You don't even have to say nothing. They're like, nope, that's dope. Nope. That's it.
So check this out. They at the end, I don't know if you caught it though. They were like, since they didn't have the lady there to testify, Sanya Falk or whatever her name, Ferret, whatever her name was, Sonia. since they never tested, they're like, yeah, we'll just bring in an expert cop to say that it was drugs. Like, hold on. So the whole the whole case is premised on that this is a drug, and you're just going to tell me some random dude is going to come up in here and be like, yeah, I'm an expert on drugs. That's like telling me he's an expert.
He's like, yep,
go ahead,
that's crack.
Pookie know best.
Dude, I couldn't believe for Boston being as much a liberal state as it is, being home of the Kennedys, being home of the Kerry, all them people coming out was so liberal. Wow, nigga, they put their little fucking collar back on tight. Like, nope, niggas, all y'all going to jail. Everybody. Matter of fact, you guys got it. You guys, go ahead, babe. Oh man, I'm blown.
Nah, unfortunately, it don't matter whether you in a red state or a blue state, bro. The criminal justice system don't change no matter where
It's not healthy. It's not built to get you out. It's built to put you in. That's it.
Yeah, definitely. And that's why we need to see some type of reform coming up out of Joe Biden, man, if you want my vote, at least.
I don't think we will till we see more pristine, it's like, man, being DA is so coveted position. Like, people do whatever to get that spot. So it's like, how are you going to ask for justice if that spot's so hard to get and everybody wants to get there? They're going to play by whatever rules are laid out before them to get there. And I don't see it.
But that's my question, bro. Like, when we listen to what these politicians say, oh, we're going to run on this. We're going to try to pass this law. We're going to run on this bill. Bro, he ain't said nothing that's going to benefit us.
He ain't said nothing, period. I don't know what his platform is, bro.
That's why I'm like, all these black people are like, yeah, we got to get Biden in there to get Trump out of there. I'm like, and then what?
They just want to get him out.
Right.
They could put a fucking a dummy in the fucking office right now for all.
I think that's why, Brandon, you brought up a good point. We need to get a good VP in there.
Yeah.
Biden ain't gonna be around for long, bro.
Nah, you got to. I honestly don't think Biden gonna make it to the convention, bro. Like,
nah, that nigga ain't gonna die by November, bro. Chill.
Not that. Not that. I'm saying.
Check this out. Check this out. This dude Trump, dog. I don't think this dude's losing though. For real, no one's. There's not enough collective people going on supporting one person. To beat somebody, everybody's got to be in the same direction. That's how voting works, right? Yeah. Everybody can't be split. You got to be like, all right, we're voting on this dude and this dude alone. And I don't see that happening. There's for one, like you said, Trump got all the platforms, so boom. Second off, like, what is everybody? Democrats been saying the same shit for years. People's schools and all the same shit. They're not saying nothing different. Healthcare, they're saying the same thing. And American people are like, hey, look. This dude came in here talking about something different, even though it was radical as fuck as it was. He still came in talking a different tone. And America is like, I hate to say, it, but we're like, we're the TV series. We like TV episodes. We like to watch it.
Hey,
we like the drama. You know what I mean?
But the soap opera.
Yeah, but the thing is this, like,
soap opera.
Trump's doing everything that he's doing right now. Do you guys understand? Andrew Yang. We're giving families $1,000 a month. Bernie was talking about education, the loan forgiveness. Now that we had this pandemic shit, but I'm saying now that we had this pandemic shit, when they was talking about how Bernie was crazy for saying that and Yang was crazy, now we implementing that? Like, Trump just thought of that now?
Oh, no, we all socialists now.
Right, that's crazy.
Socialists.
Right. Bro,
Medicare for all, giving out free money. Oh yeah, everybody want that now.
Hey, buddy.
That's why we needed Bernie. That's why we needed Bernie.
That's why we needed Bernie.
Hey, in this last November,
Bernie had it right, bro.
Nah, but this last November, Bernie was crazy. Yeah, Bernie is crazy. AOC is crazy. Yang is crazy. All the candidates are pushing for certain different things that are going on right now today because of this pandemic. They were all crazy. Now it's the thing to do.
Now they right. They was right. They was right then and they right now.
But I'm going to tell you, this is crazy and it's going to sound crazy to y'all. But Trump handed out these niggas $1,200. These niggas going to vote for this nigga.
Oh.
Both of these niggas off for $1,200.
Especially $1,200 in those small ass states like Indiana.
But
they don't understand. It ain't
Alabama.
his money,
give Alabama dude $1,200. He's got everything.
No, what they don't understand is he lending y'all money back.
It's your money.
You gonna pay it back again.
It's the money you. It's the money you pay in taxes, bro. It's not a handout. It's nothing free. Like this is your money. They doing what they supposed to be doing. It ain't no favor. So don't fall for the okie doke.
But not only that, people got to realize you're gonna pay back into it. So that $1,200 that you just got, you're getting ready to get it back and give it back to them in taxes. And then you got to think, bro, anybody, if I tell you, hey, come through to my house today, then I got some free shit, and you like, what? Free? That's all. I don't even got to tell you what it is. You like, free? I'll be there. Like, you know what I mean? Right. So now now here we go. We're going back into when it's time for the election. And then once shit changes and get back to normal, and now we noticing we paying more than we should be paying. No, y'all paying that shit back. Yeah, that's not nigga, bro. That was not a debt-free loan. You nigga, that's a loan, bro. Give that up
with interest.
Real shit.
That's crazy.
All right, what about places to go while we in quarantine? I know, man, everywhere I go lately, there's people everywhere. I go to the park, there's people. I go anywhere I go, there's people there. I know we're supposed to be having this whole social distancing, so they created this whole having mask on. Can you picture life going to the park with mask on with your kids?
I mean, if need be, for sure. Like until they got some type of cure for this, some type of vaccination for this, I'm gonna be masked up and gloved up everywhere I go.
All right, so, bro, all right, so I know going to the store is essential. When you go to the park, bro, I'm not never 6 feet next to anybody in the park anyway.
Exactly.
So I could see going to the park and that type of thing, even though they even open up the beaches, because, I mean, you got to think it's such a big area. You don't got to be next to nobody that close. So it's still social distancing, but as far as protecting yourself,
what beach did they open up?
It's Santa Cruz County. So everywhere in Santa Cruz, you can go to the beach. I mean, the boardwalk probably this thing is going. The boardwalk probably not opening nothing like that, but
yeah, nah.
So they're opening up everything as far as on the beaches, but like the boardwalk or the different stores that are on like the piers, stuff like that. I don't know if they're gonna be open. I'm pretty sure they're not gonna be. But as far as like being able to access the sand and go to the pier, do that kind of stuff, I think you're good.
Nah, I'm good.
That's what I need.
Well, I'm good too, but I mean, you know.
That shit. I'm Hawaiian, dog. I'm Hawaiian and black, bro. I need that water, baby.
You gonna be out there?
Thirsty for it. Oh, yeah, bitch. Shit.
I'm gonna check back in with you in 2 weeks. Let me know how you feeling.
Hey,
oh, yeah. If you go to the beach, it's 14 more days from the compound.
My motherfucking immune system is way up here. Okay? I'm up here with mine. You know what I'm saying?
We can't get back to the compound until shit is over, bro. So,
right. This nigga talking about they lifted the ban. I'm going swimming.
Hey, so Jay, we have to get back to the compound because I was watching that horse competition yesterday, right?
That was
how was that?
Hey, so Jay, I was like, I could shoot better than these fools, right? I went out to the backyard, started shooting hoops, and got my ass whooped.
It was no good.
No, I mean the horse. No, they kept on skipping, just like our stuff. He's skipping. You feel me? It was like ball in air, skip, then on the ground. You know, it was like I don't know, man.
I understand they trying to do stuff to keep us entertained and stuff, but watching a horse on TV is not it.
Nah, and that is like it was like they were doing shots that I thought I could do. I thought I could. I went out and didn't do well.
Hey, but my thing is like, who made horse a professional game, dog? What happened?
They just try to fill time, man. They know people up in their houses bored. They try to.
I'd rather have them have a 3-point contest. Okay. You show me some credit. Because here's a question. So they had Adam Levine, right? This dude was a dunk champion back in whatever, right? So this dude was doing. They said no dunking, but this dude was doing all these layups, but like they were dunks. So he's probably going to win on that. Do you consider
so he was
doing layups?
Okay.
He wasn't shooting. He was doing layups. Do you consider layups a part of the game of horse?
Nah, a layup ain't you can't do a layup in horse.
That's what they got going on.
But when they were doing the layups, though, are they doing like you got to do exactly what I did in the layup type of thing?
Yeah, you can't touch the rim. So like it's like all in motion in the air, behind your back, 3 legs. You know what I mean? Like you know how he did that and he dunks it. This time he just laid it up. You know what I mean? But all the same dunks, he just did them with layup. But I mean, like, is that horse? I thought that wasn't a horse. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Right.
Because he was playing this girl, this white girl. This girl was hitting everything. Bam, bam. Bam, all day, right?
Shooting the lights out.
Oh, hell no. He laid her up every time. He's like, I'm going to lay you up. She couldn't even jump that much. So he got her every time. He was like in the air. She was like, yeah.
Hey, listen. They want equality, bro. Gotta do what you gotta do.
Hey, women can shoot. Don't.
Right?
They don't have the men physique, so they can't body you up. But
yeah, but they bust your ass.
If you're like, hey, go out there and shoot. Oh, bang.
Bust your ass from 3 all day.
Yeah, I got a cousin, man. Shout out to Brittany, dude. She used to kill me. Don't ever leave her alone. All right, well, shoot, man. I've been seeing on the news that they have the after hours going down to Frisco still. You know what I mean? They got 150 people. They got cameras set up. See it all day. All the traffic going through from 12 o'clock a.m. to 6 a.m. I'm just saying.
They crazy. It ain't that important, man. You better keep your ass in the house.
Strippers gonna get days, man.
They ain't about to be out of work.
And it's been selling long before we even knew what a cell was.
Hey, I'm gonna keep it lit.
If
niggas ain't worried about STDs, they definitely not worried about this coronavirus, bro.
That's what I was gonna say, bro. Like now it's just another thing to add to the list.
That's a fact.
Real shit. Nigga, hey, you got bumps on your dick or you want to cough? Whatever. It's good.
Got bumps and a cough, nigga.
That's crazy.
It's 2 times, man.
Right.
Hey, motherfuckers love playing with fire.
Right.
I'm telling you, my boys up.
Well, you know, especially in a place like that, after our spot is cool, but that's like where that shit is fucking really like festering, bro.
Yeah, nah. I couldn't.
Hand, just right there, hand to hand, right there.
What you mean? This bitch is sitting on you with no clothes on.
That's what I'm saying. Body on skin. It's like that's ground zero.
Right.
But hey, you know what? Women are like, I don't care. My baby needs some new shoes.
I got a question for y'all.
What's up?
So say you had a side piece, right?
Oh Lord.
Would you and you had to catch something from her. Would you rather catch the STD or would you rather catch the corona?
But you could maybe explain that corona. Can't explain the STD, bro. I was in the store last week. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Hey, remember
somebody just coughed on me.
Hey, remember when you sent me to Walmart, bruh? Shit got real.
Right. No, dog.
You could explain that one away. You can't explain it with no STD, bro. Unless it's like.
And just be like, it's
airborne now.
It's some new shit. It's airborne, bro.
Oh shit.
We gonna see the memes coming up, dog.
Yeah. Everybody get in trouble now.
That's hella funny.
I was just at the stove.
Oh man. So what else? What y'all been into, man? Y'all been keeping up on them? They got them beat battles going on IG Live.
Shit. So yeah, they got producers battling out. I seen who was it? T-Pain versus
T-Pain versus was it
Lil Jon, right? Yeah, Lil Jon.
I don't remember who it was.
Hey, but how about Scott Storch versus Manny Fresh?
That one was a good one.
I ain't seen none of them, but I heard Scott's. They said
Manny
Scott did his thing.
I was like, that's Manny? You know what I'm saying? I was like,
hey, but you know what though? The whole time, the shit that was cool about it was it wasn't cool actually, but it just kept a edge on the battle. Manny Fresh kept playing like little skits. Like, hey, Scott Storch. Caught you in a hotel room full of cocaine and the stripper jumped off the balcony.
Right.
Like, you look at this shit like, damn. Hey, Scott Storch, he had a stunner zone, so you really couldn't see how his eyes looked, but you could see behind that shit like, ooh.
He was like, ooh, he brought that shit up.
Put me on blast all on IG Live.
Hey, so then instead of Scott Storch getting mad, he just started playing hits, bruh. Hits, bruh. Like, bro, he started off slow, but by the time Manny started doing all that shit, by the end of the battle, it wasn't no competition.
Way too much.
That's crazy. I think tomorrow they got tomorrow night's supposed to be Babyface versus Teddy Riley. I'm gonna tune in for that one.
Who you taking? Who you taking?
Babyface.
Yeah, all day.
Nah, man. Teddy Riley, bro.
Nah, bro.
What?
He was a little behind everything, right?
Bro, Babyface got his head in everything, bro.
Bruh, and
Usher.
Nah.
Babyface own shit, like
nah.
Bruh.
Teddy Riley, nigga, he made his own, nigga, the New Jack Swing shit is all Teddy Riley. Everything you heard in the 90s that was cracking, all Teddy.
Nah, bro.
Come on.
Nah, that's factual.
Tell me this. When the last time you danced to a Babyface song?
That's the whole thing. You don't dance to Babyface, bro. You make babies Babyface.
If you look at it like that, I mean, yeah.
It's gonna be some babies getting made tomorrow night.
Well, I mean, but nigga, yeah, I guess. Yeah, I guess.
I remember that's how my first.
What you gonna be doing tomorrow night?
But you know, a lot of niggas bet they baby mamas like, I like You know the songs, nigga. Well, nah, nigga, that wasn't our era like that. But I mean, he behind hella shit.
That Nelly, dog. That Nelly. Come on, ride.
Nigga. Yeah, that's what y'all do at the house.
Just like that in the club, bro.
How's that, mommy?
Nah, all right, so
like
I'm not going to tell what you dancing like that, bro.
Nigga said.
I was in that shit.
Hey, if we had to do like let's all three of us get into this. If we pick either two producers in the Bay Area to go against each other, or two rappers that got a good catalog to go against each other, who would y'all pick?
So could we pick Zaytoven? You know, he's doing out of Atlanta.
Yeah,
that dude from the Bay. I'll take
Wasn't he born in Frisco though? He was born in Frisco, right?
Yeah, he's out here, man. Yeah. So I would take Zay, man, all day. That boy got slappers.
Yeah.
Shit.
Against who though? Against who?
Oh, well, don't matter at that point. Okay.
You taking Zay over everybody?
I don't care who you bring. I mean, you can bring Rick. You can bring Rick.
Rick Rock.
Rick Rock. You can bring Sean T. You can bring. You can bring what's his name, Traxxas Million. You can bring all of them up, right?
That's what I'm saying.
You talking about if they go after one after another, Zaytoven shit is gonna keep going and going and going and going. It's gonna sound like the Migos rap. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, he probably got the hottest like industry sound right now. That's from the Bay. You feel me?
Yeah, if we started doing fucking with Metro Boomin, and both them niggas was just.
Yeah, but if we keep it strictly Bay Area, I got
right now.
I got to ride with the home team, so I'm going with. I want to see Traxxas Million.
Going up
against like DJ Fresh.
Trax. Yeah, I'm with Trax. Yeah. Man, I fucked with Trax for a long time. Niggas dope.
Shout out to the home team.
Shout out, San Jose, baby. Hey, anyway, yeah. So
wait, hold on, nigga. I ain't picked mine yet, nigga. Hold on, nigga. Hold on. So if I would want to hear catalogs, I'd want to hear 40 and Short.
So
you going 40
rapper? Oh, you talking about rappers?
Nah, rappers. As far as hit to hit.
Oh, well, E40.
Oh, 40 gonna win that.
Of course, but Too Short, he started that shit, so it's a lot of shit.
Hey, Too Short is the ones when you remember when you were fucking 10, 12, 13 years old. Like, oh, shit.
The shit you had to hide to listen to.
Yeah, well, shit. My
mom wasn't turn that down.
My grandmother made me, but my mom.
Cocktails came on. Your mom was like, get out the room.
Cocktails. He's out of town. I just go to fucking junior high every morning with my boys bumping that shit.
Right.
Did you hear that line? Hey. That was back when we had tapes, right?
Yeah, old school niggas with curls and Cadillacs pulling up, bumping that shit.
Right.
But then you listen to 40 shit. 40 got some dope shit, bro. He got a lot of shit.
40 definitely got the biggest, probably the best catalog.
As a matter of fact, if we were to bring another producer in, that's a young producer, would be 40's son, Young Droopy.
That's what I was saying.
Droopy on the beat.
He'll be making some slappers too.
Yeah.
We got to get that cracking, man. So we want to see a Bay Area edition.
Hey man, I'm down to host it, man. You know what I'm saying? Your boy DJ Snapback in the house.
Did you just make that up? Did you just make that up?
What you mean, man? I'm DJ Snapback.
Hey, DJ Fitted in the crib.
Hey, hold on, bro. All kinds of going on here, you know what I mean? There's all kinds of pages in this book.
That was crazy.
That's hella funny.
Yeah. I came up with a Snapchat.
DJ Snapback.
Are we freestyling right now?
Yeah,
no,
that's people a dose.
Give a dose. All right, man. Well, you know, I'll tell you what. When y'all ready, let me know.
Hey, you know what? So, hey, let's do this. Sometime during the week, let's get together on this Zoom and let's bust down for a quick second, and then once we No. About playing.
Filter.
Nah. Oh God, you're fired, bro. No, not that. As far as putting together like 5 songs a piece from the people we just chose right now, and let's play a couple of them real quick on the next podcast.
All right, for sure.
5 songs. I'll play. How about we play one each, and then we can do it that way.
I'm gonna blow you off. I'll blow you off the water with that.
One piece.
One song. All right, one song.
Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. One piece, and then we'll have a backup song if there's a tie some way, right?
All right.
And we're going with our classics or radio classics, because.
Oh no, we stand.
Mine's gonna be centered to myself. I'll be the only nigga feeling it.
Hey, we stand all Bay Area. We doing all California.
They keep it on.
Brandon, you can't play Nipsey then.
What?
You can't, because I would play Nipsey too. You can't do that.
We keep it Bay Area then.
No, we can do all Cali. We just gotta leave a couple people out because we both can't play the same artist.
Well, yeah, because then how is he gonna win, right? So you guys got to flip a coin then, nigga. Then it's just
exactly
so hard.
Hey, you know what? I'll let you keep I'll let you keep Nipsey if you want Nipsey.
Well, I
got something for that.
You ain't got nothing for that.
I know that's why he gonna win, because everybody gonna be in the comments like, rest in peace, Nip. Fuck off. No, not fuck off, Nip, but fuck off for you winning, nigga.
All right, well, thank y'all for tuning in to episode 2 of the No Warning Shot podcast. We appreciate the support. Like, share, comment, tell a friend, all the above. We appreciate it. Like always, your past doesn't determine your future, but your hustle and motivation will. So make sure today is the day you take your shot. We out.